It's the Vegas Toy SquadCast, starring Vegas Toy Squad.
Hey everyone, welcome to our SquadCast. This is episode number 25. We're having a party. It's like a Monty Python show in here. There's much rejoicing going on. Hey, no flossing. Oh my goodness. Welcome to our 25th episode. They said it couldn't happen, but yet here we are.
Who said that?
They, whoever they are.
I think it was me.
It's an expression, yeah. It was all Rob. No faith in us.
But here we are.
Anyway, my name is Rick.
I'm Rob.
I'm Frank.
And
look who's on screen.
Hi, it's Patty.
She does exist.
in the flesh. Incarnate. So, and we are here with almost every guest, previous guest that we've had over the past 25 long episodes, the long and storied history of Vegas Toy Squad. We have our very first guest. What?
Nothing, it sounded so positive, the very long episodes.
we started this like last August or something, right?
That is true, that is true. Yes.
It's coming up on a year. So our first guest was Neigh.
What's up?
That's Neigh back there. Our second guest was Pat. It's me. Over there. And then I lost track after that. But we have Chase, Dan, David.
Hello.
Reese.
Kid Cobra in the house. Tendo Bro.
Oh, it's Tendo Bro now.
He's a year older now, so he's got
okay.
More mature.
Noted.
That's right, he's more mature now.
Did I get it? I get it, right?
Yes.
I can't see what's going on behind me, so.
It's always good to reinvent yourself. It's a good thing.
So anyways, we thought for our 25th episode, our big anniversary gala, we would, that's not really an anniversary, it's just it's like not our 25th year or week.
It's our 25th episode, man. It's an anniversary. Deal with it.
So we figured we'd invite our previous guest back and catch up, see what's been happening, and then just make it a short, quick, fun thing and get out of here and watch the Vegas Golden Knights game.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note.
On that.
Yeah, really. So we're going to start with Neigh. Neigh was on a couple episodes with us. He was on our episode where we talked about San Diego Comic-Con, and then he was also on another episode. He came back as he was our first returning guest.
That's right. Our first two-time.
Yeah, I'm special. Now I'm 3 times, so I might be the first of that. I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
Catching up to you.
Last time I got a nice little magnet. What do I get now?
We
We
got
have
swag.
some swag for after.
Oh, I think
we have another guest coming.
Alright. So we might pause.
Let's pause and then we'll redo. Is it?
so magically, we have Chris appeared here. Chris was our guest on the game Magic
the Gathering.
card games.
I planes walked in.
Yes.
Planes walked in. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I don't get it, but I'm sure
It's a magic.
some people do.
It's for our audience.
Some people do.
All right. Chris just got off a plane and made his way right here.
I was actually just at a comic convention / toy convention.
Wow.
Look at that.
All right, well, he may have something to share with us then.
I mean, if you need me to.
This was in Seattle.
Yes, I was at
I think-
Emerald City Comic Con.
Yes,
Ooh, there's a lot of
people were there. We have some
There's
friends
a lot
that
of
were
people
there.
that were at that one.
Right
Very
on.
cool.
So where were you going?
All right, so we were talking to Nate. Nate was going to give us an update on
Happens.
what's been going on since his episodes. He was saying this is his 3rd time on the show now, so there you go. 3. Trifecta, is that right? I don't know.
That's right.
What cons have you been to since then?
Not many, to be honest with you.
Well, when you go to the big one,
But I did get tickets for the Comic-Con San Diego again, so
Oh, nice.
I got those already.
So we'd like to book you then after
That's
this for the
fun.
next
And it's out just getting the tickets.
Yeah, waiting 3-4 hours just to see you get in. So yeah,
To get in the waiting room.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So,
online. All of that's done online.
Yeah.
But you were guaranteed tickets because you bought them in the past?
No, since I went last year, I was able to get them ahead of everybody else. Well, the potential to get them ahead of everybody else as a returning customer. Yeah. Other than that, just watching a ton of movies and super excited for some things. Yeah,
What have you seen recently?
Recent was Marvel, Captain Marvel. So
Yeah.
that was.
I saw that too.
That was good. I liked it.
Tell the truth, Robert.
Did you fall asleep again?
I fell asleep, yes. Through the whole thing this time.
Wow. The whole thing?
The entire thing.
Nice. You must have enjoyed it.
At the
Best
end,
nap I've had for
he
a
asked
while.
what was up with the cat. At the end of the Lion
That's
King.
all you asked?
Poor goose.
So what was the
Poor
cat?
Goose.
It was a cat. All right.
Well, we'll look forward to hearing back from Nate.
Yep.
Reporting in from.
Yeah.
When is that? June.
July.
That was our first episode, right?
That was, yeah.
Reporting on. Wow.
Yep.
Full circle.
Wow.
And here we are.
Right on. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Alright.
All right, we had Boba Pat, and you probably get the most shout-outs out of anyone on our squad. Well, besides Grouchy John's. I would say.
I gave it the most?
No, I say I think you get the most.
Oh,
because
I gave a lot.
we always reference. Well, you know Boba Pat.
Yeah. Your name gets mentioned a lot.
It does.
Well,
it
you
does.
know. Well, with the shirts and then.
I know, yeah. So our cool shirts were done by Boba Pat as well. So he was featured on an episode dealing with toy photography. So I know you've got a lot going on with that, and you've kind of switched gears on some things that you're doing. So why don't you give us an update on what's going on with in the Boba Pat world?
So recently I got my oldest daughter, into Legos for Christmas, and I used to
Big
collect.
mistake.
It is an expensive mistake. I used to own a lot of Legos, and I sold them basically right before she was born. So I decided to start selling off some of my hot toys, sideshow, high-end collectibles, and I've already got a crazy Lego collection going again. But so I'm gonna start getting into photography with that too. Do a lot of stuff where you can pop their joints out and use like blue tack to get different angles that Lego characters can't get. You know, arms spread and stuff like
Secrets.
that.
There we go.
And yeah, just moving on with that and graphic design, you know, doing the shirts and slowly but surely.
Right on. So, have you shifted entirely away from shooting like Black Series figures? And
No, Hasbro's just been disappointing me lately. So
You didn't like the what was her name? Admiral Holdo figure?
Totally.
Can you use that in some exciting?
Much of those. No.
Yeah, with a Raptor.
I don't know. I haven't really even been out toy hunting for Star Wars figures lately. I'm just not that excited for it. I'm still shooting with them though. It's my favorite scale to shoot, obviously, and I have a lot of props for that scale already.
Yeah.
So
you got to change the whole way you shoot probably to focus on
for Lego, yeah, it's a bit different, you know. It's easier in a way though, you know. I can just take a little figure with me in my pocket and a little bit of blue tack and set them up wherever, you know. Maybe take like a fake, like a Lego tree or something, just to get that contrast of real nature with the Lego nature, you know.
Right.
But there's some really good Lego photographers I've started following, and I don't have time to do all the shout outs this time.
We did a bunch of them last time.
Yeah, we did a bunch of them last time. I can't remember the one guy that I love. He always does stuff with water.
Yeah,
Brick Explorer.
I think he uses, it's like a gelatin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at.
Yeah, he
Legos.
does some really cool stuff.
But not blue water Legos? It's a joke.
I didn't hear it, sorry. No one in this room.
This stuff is very cool.
Yeah.
And we gave a bunch of them shout outs on the Lego episode because a lot of people doing cool stuff with
There
that.
are some really cool ones.
Yeah, no one in this room knows what it's like to have a expensive or extensive Lego collection.
Yeah.
We're all in this together. Did you see the look my wife just gave me? Wow.
Lego?
Yeah.
I just bought Voltron, so.
Oh,
It's a good set.
Well, we'll have to have you on again to talk about what you're doing with the Lego figures and share some more tips.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I could bring some over and do another little photo shoot.
that'd be fun.
A little challenge.
10 minutes or whatever, the 10-minute
Yeah.
challenge.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that would be great.
That was
a
cool.
lot of fun.
That was cool. That was a cool photo that came out of that too.
that was awesome.
We'll have to do that again for sure.
With the Squatch.
Yeah.
Anything with the Sasquatch is good.
So if you're just listening, which is still awesome, we'd love for you to check out our YouTube channel, and you can go back and see some past episodes. And if you go way back to episode number 2, you will see the photo challenge that Boba Pat met.
Yes, with ready sets.
Oh, that's right. Ready
Yes,
sets.
yes.
That's right.
Are you set, go?
And now we have other ready sets. We can do all kinds of stuff now. We got
Yeah, the
space
I'm
one.
pumping them out.
All that.
But yeah, cool. Thanks for having me again, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
thanks
problem.
for being
And thank you for
No
your
problem.
shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where should we go next?
Let's go this way.
All right.
We have superheroes. Wow. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, can we say that? Okay.
It's a secret. Fairly secret.
You may not recognize these guys from our other podcast, but they were here when we talked about Critical Care Comics. And these guys are super busy. They're always out in the community doing all kinds of stuff. So, oh my gosh, I mean, every time I open up Facebook, it's
That's
really
crazy.
cool to see all the stuff that you guys do for the community and everyone you're helping. So I'll let you guys go ahead and talk about what you've been doing since our episode and what you got coming up, going on with that.
Yeah. So basically, I think when we were on the show, we were only looking at about 30 members or so at the time. And now we're easily hitting 50.
Wow.
Holy cow!
So,
you got a whole Justice League.
And you
Oh.
don't
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
Secret Wars, yeah.
50 separate superheroes.
So 50 would include our agents.
Okay.
So we're as far as
They're the heroes without the capes.
there you go.
Yes, that's right.
As far as our collective actual Caped Crusaders, we're looking at what we had when we talked to you guys. So now we have about 30 people in costume.
Oh, wow.
And the agents make it possible. So, you know, like I said, heroes without capes.
Yes.
But yeah, we've done a lot of conventions. We never stop with the visits. We're on a regular schedule now. I'm not sure if at the time, I think we were still fighting for the final set
Yeah.
with the hospitals.
Yes.
We now do every hospital that has a child's ward.
Oh,
Really?
So
that
pediatric
is
ward.
super cool.
So we completed the gauntlet.
Yes, we do.
They've got all the stones.
Nice.
And it takes a lot of stones to do that kind of work.
What's coming up next for critical care in the spring and in the summer? Any events?
Quite a bit. Normally, we just kind of take everything as it goes, and we've partnered with a lot of different charities over this amount of time. But something new that we're kind of taking as a different direction is be more rooted with the community. So it's not just different charities coming to us and saying, "Hey, we got this event. Are you guys interested?" We now have other groups. I don't like to say competing, but other people doing the same mission coming to us and saying, "Hey, let's help each other out." So
Our peers really, it's the same mission. We're all working towards the same goal. So why not do it together?
exactly.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, we'll have times where if somebody hits the grapevine, we'll pass it along to the other groups and vice versa. But yeah, at this point, setting up for the summer, the spring, fall, all that, we've got everything kind of mapped out. So normally it would be like, "Hey, next week, are you guys able to make this event?" Now we're saying, "Hey, up until the end of April, do you guys have something going on?" So a lot of stuff to come.
That's great to hear.
Very cool. That's awesome.
How quick of a response? Say if they want to visit like soon, how does that work? If somebody calls or goes to the website and needs some, wants to arrange for something.
I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, have we done a same day request?
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So depending on the scale of it, and generally when we get a personalized request, if it wasn't from a charity or a hospital or anything like that, if it's a family, if it's even one kid, we make sure we get back as fast as me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like Cap said, we've done same day, and that was for one child, one hospital, and that's still just as important as any event.
There's always that flexibility, no matter how busy you guys get. There's always.
And it's not like we schedule our heroes. If someone sees, I'm not doing anything that day, they throw on their costume, and they get into it.
Yeah.
And that's the best part with as much as we've grown in such a short time that we have the people to do that.
Yeah.
So.
And we have some events where they'll specifically give us a list of characters, and I think we've only had to be shy of one character so far. But they've given us say like 6 heroes by name, and we can fulfill that.
Wow.
So it's really great having such a good diverse group.
Very cool.
Very cool. That is cool. How did the ball go?
We have it all.
That was awesome.
It was all.
So we can expect another one next year?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little,
Heroes and Villains Ball.
Yes, yes, thank you.
and it was a good turnout. I mean, you know, with anything that you try to set up like that, everyone's going to have different timing schedules and whatnot. But I think at our peak, we were packed. You could walk in there, there's probably a wait to get on the dance floor.
Oh, wow.
Well, our daughter was there,
Oh,
and she said she had a blast.
Well, thank you for coming.
very cool.
Neat.
Definitely check their website out. Check out their Facebook page because, like I said, it's very uplifting. If you're having a bad day and you go on Facebook and you see one of their posts, it brings everything back to reality. So it's a good thing to do. So check them out, support them for
Critical
sure.
Care Comics. What's on Facebook and Instagram and all that?
So we got Facebook, Instagram. I think our respective heroes have their own Twitters, but you could hunt those down. Excuse me. But if you go to our website, criticalcarecomics.vegas or .com, you can get right onto us. So we have constantly posting everything that we're doing. We have a way to get in touch with us. Either if you want to schedule something, if you want to join up, it's all right there.
We also
Or
accept
donate.
donations, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say there's more and more donation places popping up.
Yeah.
So I saw that Rogue Toys is now a donation spot.
That's correct.
I just took 3 long boxes to Grouchy John's a couple weeks ago. So it's a good thing for comic collectors.
We will take it off your hands.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's going to a good spot, so.
For sure.
Definitely.
The new comics aren't going to be worth anything anyway, so give them to the kids. All right? Everybody saves them. They put them in the plastic. If it's not vintage, just give it to Critical Care. Sorry, there's my rant.
But it's always number 1.
Yeah, whatever. Marvel comes out with a number 1 every 2 weeks.
Thank you guys for being here again.
Thank you.
We
Yes.
appreciate
Thank you.
it.
For what you guys do, yeah.
Cool. All right, David.
David!
He was our professional toy hunter.
Professional.
There we go. Yeah, professional toy hunter. There you go.
What's been happening, David? I can't turn this way, so I'm going to go look front, but
Yeah, you can talk. We'll talk to our good friends at home.
There you go.
So when last we spoke, I was previously a Rogue Toys man, and as of a few days ago, I'm now a Brad's Toys man.
switch cams.
The classic Hulk Hogan heel turn.
Oh no! That's the best. I love that reference.
But all the stores in town are, I think, pretty good friends. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a very controversial move. I just they needed a guy to do some online stuff for them, and so now that's me.
You're like a shared employee in the toy community.
Yeah, I go to every store in Las Vegas except the Toy Shack.
We'd have to bleep that.
No
That's
comment.
So you're working with Brad and the gang mostly at the
Over at the Boulder store.
Boulder
yeah.
store, right? Well, that's what that's what Vegas Toy Squad. We're not sold to any one store.
not affiliated
We
with a
want
specific
to, as they say, a rising tide raises all ships. Everybody,
Absolutely.
Ooh.
They do say that.
No, I know, but I was just, you just
Yeah.
elevated our SquadCast.
Well, that's why I'm here.
We're highbrow.
I know.
So we want to support everybody, and so right on. That's cool. How are things there?
Pretty good. I mean, I just started, so give it some time. But yeah, I'm doing online stuff for them, and I've been shopping there as long as I've been shopping at Rogue. So I feel right at home.
Right on.
And now tell us about what they do every month, because Brad's has a little special thing, so we could give a shout out.
Yes, they do first Sunday of every month. I just started working there. First Sunday of every month, they do a free toy swap where you can come and set up a table and sell stuff, no charge.
Wow. So, how much space do you have? Like, how much stuff can you bring?
I think it's supposed to technically be a 6 foot, but honestly, it's pretty loose. As long as it's not a situation where you're taking up some limited space. And they do get pretty wild sometimes, but I've never seen it to where there's absolutely, literally no space left.
Yeah. Cool. So they're pretty well attended, and
Oh yeah.
but they're outside in the parking lot.
So they've got a back room as well, a sort of storage space in back, and they started in there, but I've never been to one where they didn't have to also take it out front and expand it to the parking lot.
So the one time I went to, you actually had a table there, and there was a bunch of people in front, and then when I never knew about the back room, so when I went in the back room, I was like, holy cow, that's where it's all kind of pops and stuff, and then there's stuff throughout the whole store, and There was a lot of people. I had a hard time finding a parking spot, so it was definitely.
Brad will put stuff on sale those days too, like to drive more business into the store and stuff too.
Oh yeah, and they'll do raffles.
Yeah, they do raffles.
Yeah.
That's great.
Pretty good time.
So first Sunday of every month.
Yes.
And that's just at the Boulder store.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you have to apply for a table or anything?
No, you just show up.
First come, first serve.
I started setting up there long before I had any affiliation with the company, and I just showed up. I didn't know if anyone would be there. I didn't know if I'd be able to get a spot, and wasn't a problem.
All right, well, come visit me in April.
We selling some cards.
I got a bunch of old toys in my garage. I need to get rid of them.
Oh, cool.
Bring them out.
Hey, cool.
I want to see them.
We have a few too left over from the con. We'll talk
Well,
about
we
that
were
later.
talking about perhaps in May.
And we might even have some blind bags.
Well, and David also made us, I don't know,
Yeah, I think that
these
those are cool.
awesome little pins for the VTS squad. I don't know if you can see it from far, but
Limited edition squad swag.
On the podcast, I can't say it all.
we can do something after in effect since
We'll put a
Super.
You could just do a little thing on it. But yeah, thanks for those, man. Those are super cool.
Oh, my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Really awesome.
So you're also button making in addition to everything else.
I've been making buttons for about 20 years now.
Right on. And cool. Anything else exciting happening?
Not in particular. I was upset that I was on your show right before the New York Toy Fair happened, because there's so much that happened at the Toy Fair that I'm so excited about. A lot of it Marvel Legends centric stuff.
yes.
He always makes fun of me when I bring up Marvel Legends. So I'm glad you're here.
Why would that be? Why are his fake plastic imaginary men worse than your fake plastic imaginary
Because it doesn't
men?
have a boba in the name. That's why.
This is true.
Sorry. I'm surrounded by bobas.
Not in my world.
But yeah, infamous Iron Man, Scorpion, new Scorpion figure.
Yeah, that's
Really
the point. It's that you just keep releasing the same characters over and over
No,
again.
but all the X-Men that are coming out and
Like, oh, this one
X-Force
comes with a
ones.
different hand.
But are they going to be like, are they Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, Star Wars never does that. Who
Yeah.
could imagine
They
a
don't
world?
give us extra hands.
Or extra
they
movies.
just take them off.
They give us 2 guns and 1 pistol hand. You know?
Yeah.
And they never make it to stores either.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Or they give you a character that doesn't have a gun and they give them a pistol grip.
You never seen this thing?
Do the Legends figures still have like a combiner piece that is?
Yeah, most build a figures.
Build-A-Figure.
The X-Men line is coming with a Caliban.
Okay.
So Caliban will be the Build-A-Figure.
Nice. Big Kelvin, I assume. Then.
Yeah.
Not scrawny little.
No,
Little
no.
Logan Caliban. I would love that. Just tiny little
Nice.
pieces all dribbled up.
Yeah, we got Apocalypse. Yes, Kelvin.
Too funny.
It's all great to me. But Caliban was in
Logan.
Clash of the Titans.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Caliban. That's
That's
Caliban.
sweet.
That was
That
No,
toy
that's
line was
Caliban.
much better than.
Was it?
I love
Yes,
those toys.
maybe.
Those toys were great.
They were.
Clash of the Titans
Yeah,
toys?
I had that Kraken.
Yeah.
I would unleash him on my living room.
I had the
All right, well, that's a story for another time.
It was amazing.
That kind of leads in though to our 80s
That does, look at
episode
that.
because that was one of the movies that sparked that episode because it's a favorite for all of us.
All
The
right.
original.
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
So.
And then Reese was on talking a lot about different 80s toy lines and that kind of stuff. So, Reese, what's been going on with you since then?
I think the cool thing is I'm discovering all the new mashups where they take like the old Masters of the Universe figures and they've made them into like Batmans and all kinds of stuff like that. Those are kind of cool. Even
That's a
got, like,
Funko thing. Right?
Yeah. DC Primal.
That's kind of it's got me excited a little bit. I was like, whoa, this is they even have like Michael Myers and characters like that.
Yeah,
Scarecrow.
Jason, Freddy, and that stuff.
Which is kind of cool because my son, he's 7, but he's been getting into he can't touch my He-Man toys, but he thinks it's cool that he can go ahead and get those because I'll open those ones up. But
It's a Funko product. Open it up.
Open it up. It's all right. But it looks just like He-Man, which is cool. So that's been pretty cool. I dig that mashup of stuff, kind of bringing back some of the old toys again.
Did you see the Batcave that they made?
Yes, I did.
It's pretty
for that
for DC.
Yeah,
Primal,
kind of like
yeah, it's a killer place.
It's like Batman meets Castle Grayskull. Yeah,
it is.
Like,
It's pretty cool.
And then they have riders from like almost like Battle Cat. They have one for Batman and one for the Joker.
Like Ace the Bat-Hound.
Yeah, the Bat-Hound. Yep.
Yeah, the Joker's like some kind of big lizard or something like that. It's purple, like the Panther. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was kind of exciting to see for the '80s stuff. Kind of. But even I've noticed even more of those kind of figures are starting to roll out into other. Bringing back, kind of. We talked about it too in the episode about what do you think of the old figures versus recreation of some of those figures to make them into the new.
Right.
And like I said, I'm happy with the old figures because that was the sentimental value. That being said, I find myself going, but that is a pretty cool setup for the new ones,
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, to the, thanks to my wife, getting more items that need to go in a case for my 80s collection, which is kind of bad there. But yeah, that was cool. One thing I seen at the Vegas Toy Con that was awesome, I mentioned earlier, was there was a guy there that was taking figures and custom making them with. He was using 3D printing and all kinds of stuff to modify figures, which kind of has me wondering what I want to do with some of my broken He-Man figures that are in parts that maybe I'd like to morph. But I'd give him a shout out. I thought that guy was way cool. Guy was awesome. But his booth, his name was Victor's Vintage, and he sells them on his page. You just got to find him on Facebook and stuff. But he would take like old figures and morph them. The cool part was instead of worrying about the stupid rubber bands that you would hook them together, he modified them with magnets. So you could actually take them apart and snap them back together with magnets, which is awesome.
Very cool.
Guy was way cool, but his figures were like awesome. They were Frank Zane. Yeah, and the guy was super witty about it, and a lot of '80s references, E.T., all kinds of stuff. So the guy was really good. So I kind of started looking at it, going, I wonder what I could like morph into something that would look pretty cool. So now I'm kind of venturing into the idea of modifying and customizing. So
that's
maybe
what we were
customizing in the '80s category. I don't know.
We were thinking about you because we definitely want to do an episode on customization. We talked about it a little bit, but you came up because we wanted to get you back on for, doing that, because I know with the 12-inch military figures.
Yes, I'm in dabbling in that too as well. Yeah, the dragon figures, and that's kind of a new thing. I'm kind of venturing in, kind of getting the photography side of trying to make a toy look as real as possible. So it's the dragon figures, the expensive military, and what you could do to the uniforms, dirty them up, make them look like it's a real scene, and then trying to do that. So yeah, I'm kind of dabbling in that a little bit as well. So
sweet, you guys should talk.
Yeah, I need a photographer. I can dabble in toys. We can meet up somewhere.
Show you some practical effects.
There we
get
go.
The dust kicking up in your shots.
That's what we do here at VTS. We bring community together.
Collabs.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
And then we have our Planeswalker.
Yeah. Me, I guess. As far as Magic the Gathering goes, I still play.
Still travel.
Still work. But we're going into convention season for like toys and stuff, so I got a few of those lined up. As I just did 2 shows, non-Magic related. I did Toy Fest West, which was a retail show here in town.
Oh yeah, that was just
I saw that.
Right
That
after
was
Toy Con.
Yeah, it was right after Toy Con. It was a lot of educational toys and a lot of things like that. But it was neat to see like some stuff there. And I worked for, I know, right?
Yeah.
I worked for Ultra Pro at that one and showed a lot of board games. And then I just got back from Emerald City Comic Con. I helped launch a new product called Bakugan. You know what that is?
New?
Well, so they took a 7-year hiatus.
Nick had tons of those.
It's taken a 7-year hiatus. Actually, am I allowed to show some? Or
all right, go ahead.
I brought it back.
He's probably have no idea what you're talking about.
Connections.
So I just got done working for these guys. I was the retail manager. And
Bag noise.
Yeah, bag noise. Sorry. And Bakugan is basically a ball, like a marble. So
I was expecting something incredible out of this bag.
Just wait, man.
Just wait for magic.
Wait for magic.
these are the best folks. We call these marbles, and you're playing them like marbles, where you're rolling them at each other and trying to knock
open up and
your other opponent's marbles up. But they are magnetic. Speaking of magnets, and you get these tiles. And when you hit a tile,
ooh, that's new,
at a certain angle,
pops
open.
All right.
And if I had a table to roll it, it would actually like hop a little bit. So it's a new. It's like a little transforming Pokeball, I guess, if I can say that.
Is it like a little critter?
Yeah. So this is a 2-headed dragon. they all have names and stuff, and they all evolve into like stronger
That's adorable.
things. But yeah.
So you've heard of this?
They had them, like you said, there was what, about 7 years ago when they had them out? Nick had a ton of them. They even had ones that you could actually put together to make it
Binders,
bigger.
yep.
Yeah. So that was cool.
So
it was neat to see them back on the shelves.
Yeah, they relaunched it, and they're sort of cashing in on that nostalgia of those 10-year-olds now 17 in their 20s or something. And they're like, I played this game, and now it has like more of a card strategy behind it. Also, they got a former Magic professional player to go and redesign the whole card game. So there's
nice.
a competitive scene that can be played, or you can play it as a kid with just rolling.
Oh.
Because I think when Nick had them, they had metal cards.
Yes,
and they would go
that's correct. They had
metal cards.
a thick metal card.
Why do I know this?
It was popular. And for the toy collectors out there, there's chase ones.
Oh.
So they have
stinking chases.
clear models.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's
translucent.
Transparent. Yeah, translucent models of diamonds that are chase figures. And they're just cosmetically different.
I have a really good bed.
Play-wise, they're the same.
Feel free to kick me.
But
Sorry, we're doing a podcast.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to do 2 more shows with them, showing this product off, MomoCon and Anime Expo.
Huh. So there's a card game that goes along with this, but then you can also just use these.
Yes, so there's a toy and a card game, and the card game itself, you still use the toys. So we had a championship, and we were watching grown men rolling little toys at each other.
Wow.
It was pretty funny.
So I have a question here. So
Yeah.
there's something similar to Bakugan that came out last year. It was something called Macard, where it was like these cars, and they transform into creatures like maybe like a unicorn or a 2-headed dragon, and they have cards, and they're magnetic also.
That's really cool. I haven't seen that.
Huh.
They didn't take off though.
Yeah, they didn't like.
No, they hit the clearance at Target pretty quickly.
And then it was like slow.
Well, at Emerald City Comic Con, we were the largest booth there, so you come in the
Really?
front door, prime real estate.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
For these.
For these.
Is this the sole product of this?
No,
company?
it's the company is Spin Master, and
they own everything.
Yeah, Kinetic Sand, Paw Patrol.
They have a bunch of Star Wars licensed
Yeah.
like products.
Yeah, they've got some good money to.
There's no Boba Fett Bakugan yet.
That you know of.
There better be eventually.
Someone better paint one quick.
Anybody want
Custom.
to see the little bubble?
Well, very cool.
Boba Fett,
No, don't do that. Boba Fett's cool. We just like picking on him.
Yeah, we just like thinking
Awesome.
of.
So are you guys going to be at like Level Up and stuff too? Or?
No, nothing. They're just hitting like a major con for currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you be at
awesome.
San Diego Comic Con?
I am not working it so far, but it's quite a ways away, and it could change. And
And as an attendee?
I currently don't have tickets because I didn't wait in the waiting room, but I know people.
Oh.
Maybe someday we'll know people too.
We know people. We're sitting right there. All right.
If I wanted to go, I probably could go.
Well, we know that.
Yeah.
He's got juice, this guy.
I know.
This is Vegas.
It is Vegas.
Well, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, we
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
flying right here.
Yeah, straight here.
Private jet, he came
We
right
have
to our
another episode with those guys.
Delta Jet.
Yes. Well, yeah, we got a lot more to talk to Chris about. So.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff.
Right on.
And then probably one of the most watched episodes was when we had our Squadlings on.
Our biggest hit.
Sorry, you're getting older now. I shouldn't call you Squadlings, huh?
It can be
I'm about to
Squadsters.
turn a
Squadsters.
decade.
There you go. How's that?
You guys
There
are
you go.
Squadsters.
Squadsters. instead of
Squadsters. Better than
So
Squadlings.
if you
you guys-
guys, a new generation of Squadlings to come up, take their place.
If you guys remember, Kid Cobra and Tendo Bro now was they were on our episode talking about Christmas toys and what was hot for Christmas. So
Did you get everything that was on your list?
Give a little recap here, yeah.
Well, first of all,
Oh, no, it's gonna be long. Hold on.
whenever I remember when I talked about LOLs, they actually became Toy of the Year.
That's true.
That's right.
And for playset of the year was the LOL Dream House, and it was also tied with
With what?
Lego.
Yeah, it was tied with the Lego set for the playset of the year. That's true.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So you did get, what LOL thing did you get? Not from Mommy and Daddy, but from Granny and Papa.
the LOL Dream House.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Complete with pool, hot tub.
it's taking up prime real estate in our upstairs family room.
Yes.
Nice.
We had to get rid of a couple bookshelves and a few end tables to fit it in, but it's just
Worth it.
And what LOL doll did it come with that you didn't want at first?
what was his name? The boy one. The boy LOL.
Scribbles.
Yeah,
Oh,
Scribbles.
that's right.
So she gets this, I think I told the story on one of the SquadCasts, but she gets this boy LOL, and then we look it up online and we find out that it's actually some
Like $60.
chase thing that they can't find, and people are paying like $60 for this LOL.
Daddy picked out Lucky.
Brad's table on
Scribble's
Sunday.
So, was this a particular boy or just all the boys? I forgot. 'cause
This was a
particular
particular one.
conversation.
I didn't look up any of the other ones. I just
Okay.
So the huge playset had a chase.
no.
figure?
This was one of those spy ones that comes in like a cylinder tubes. Yeah, so that
I was
one.
gonna say, like, how many
They're all
playsets
blind.
you gotta buy to get
Yeah,
a
they're all
chase?
blind. So you just grab one from the shelf. You don't know what's in it, and then it's just.
And the inappropriate part is it has private parts. Boy, private parts.
Easy.
Easy, we know where they are.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about the LOLs.
Terrible.
Don't know why they do that, but
Yeah,
and then,
that's
why
an
they're so valuable.
entertainment thing.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're paying for.
I see a South Park episode on that at some point. If they haven't done so. All right, Tenenbaum, what's new with you? I know you got a lot of stuff besides just toys, so
Yeah.
let us know what's going on.
Since the podcast, I recently got cast in a play.
Wow.
I hit Bert and Mary Poppins, and my play's coming up, and I got a lot of stuff that I wanted for Christmas as well. Like I got a lot of pop figures, and I got an Xbox as well.
Ooh.
And
Xbox One?
yes. And
I guess that's the only one that they sell.
Somebody has
Sorry, anyone else?
We do vintage toys a lot. We could probably find an old Xbox.
my sister got a ukulele, and I like to play it. And yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
Second of all, I have to go off screen.
Oh no.
Demonstration.
This is going to be one of the toys of 2019.
Prediction for Kid Cobra?
Is that Polly Pocket?
It's a donut.
No, it's a donut.
Food is toys now.
Yeah, she's got a couple of those.
So this is the little one.
Mexican
It's
back
Pick
then.
Me Pops. It's called Domies, and it's Pick Me Pops. So when you open the little ones up, it has a little plush inside. This one smells like cinnamon, apparently.
Oh, it smells scented.
Or Fireball if you're an adult.
And then also you get a little message.
It's like a little fortune?
Yeah.
And are they all different animals?
Yeah, they're all different animals.
Donut animals.
Donut animals,
Yes.
correct. They even have manta rays.
Very
Apple fritters.
So you heard it here first that this may be the toy of 2019.
Do we know what
Kid Cobra.
So,
producer, manufacturer,
and when you open it, and when you look on the back, it has a little message, and it says what it smells like, so it says cinnamon. And this one is Hula the Owl. And that's not it. I have an even bigger one.
There's more.
Right here. There's more.
I'm dying to see what's in the big one.
Well, here's the
I bet
big
it's another
one.
down.
So usually there's a crack right here, and when you crack it open, there's some little jelly thing inside.
Oh, it's the donut.
So this is a little jelly.
Oh, it's a filled donut.
Yeah, it's a jelly-filled donut.
Sweet.
But you can't eat it for real, right?
Yeah, you can eat it. Maybe
I'll
you
have one
may.
do that.
And
What's that little
here's another plush.
It's a donut.
What's a kitty cat?
Yeah, it's a kitty cat. That smells like chocolate.
I can see
Chip.
kids liking this.
Sort of.
Is it chocolate
It
cat?
kind of smells like plastic.
You
It's a
also,
chemical kind of chocolate, but it's chocolate.
here, hold this, please.
Yes.
Oh, its name should be Hershey.
Hold the plushie.
Chocolate.
Alright, so and it also comes with a little keychain to connect your donut onto like a backpack and also to connect your plush to like a backpack. And please bring it to school if you get
What
one.
do you need keys for?
I'm sure the teachers will love it.
Yeah, the teachers will love
Yeah, what do you
all that
need
extra
keys
stuff on the
for?
backpack.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Very cool.
Wait.
For your prediction.
There's
we,
more.
we have to move on.
We have to move on, though.
We have to-
So
we're in the middle of Tendo.
do a video.
Did you have anything else you wanted to? When is your big play?
When's your play start? Yeah.
Oh, my play starts. Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah.
Oh, my play starts April 3rd and it ends April 4th.
Is this something people can come see, or is this at school, or what?
It's at school, but everyone can come and see it.
Right on. Do you do a Bert accent?
Yeah.
British, like that?
Yeah, my teacher said it's a little bit too good.
Oh yeah.
Oh. You want to debut it here, or you want to keep it for the play?
Keep it for the play.
I figured I'd give you an out, just in case.
Pull some of the punches.
Can't get a line out of you.
That's right.
I did it, and mine's terrible. That's all right. No pressure.
Prove it.
Say it, say it, say it. Come on, do it.
All right.
Come on, Bert.
All right.
So I think that's probably gone on long enough.
I would think so.
I'm sure everybody's anxious to get home. Has the puck dropped yet? Are we winning? Does anybody know?
We're not talking hockey right now.
Yeah, bro, that's after
I don't
the
know if I like this new
podcast.
Rob that is concerned about sports.
How about the
Sports.
soccer?
Just I've been called
Just
out several
hockey.
times for even
So.
reading the word sports. They're like wearing a hat. The logo on it.
But anyways, here's
Oh, really? All right, so want to wrap it up real quick?
Yeah, we got business to take care of.
Oh,
And I can't remember what.
the wrap up from the Toy Con, we had a coloring contest.
Yeah, that's right. I wanted to
So-
mention Jennifer won the coloring contest.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jennifer.
I'll put a picture of her entry, and it wasn't a coloring contest like you have to color grape to win it.
Although hers was pretty
Hers
awesome.
was beautiful.
spectacular.
Yeah, so it was really cool.
And she was very appreciative, so that was cool.
The cool thing was was able to be there while you guys gave her the thing, and she gave us a really cool compliment at the end. So, you know, she said she was glad to know that she wasn't alone in the world of, I don't know, what would you call us? Nerd, geekdom, whatever. I don't know, so whatever word they use to describe us, it's always derogatory.
People who get excited about nerdy things.
Exactly. But, you know, I thought that was really cool. She said, you know, thanks for what you do and all that stuff. So
Very nice.
that was very, very awesome. Other than that, I don't think there's anything.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Another one. I can't remember what it's about, but it'll be exciting and
It will be.
awesome.
I believe we may be doing an interview with.
Oh, we were talking about maybe talking to JJ.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what it
So-
is. Yeah, so
I
we'll
think
get
that's
to
what
meet
it's
one of the
about.
owners from Grouchy John's. So that'll
Yes.
be very cool.
So.
And then we got to get with all these guys afterwards because we want to get them back for sure for other episodes.
Yes.
25.
25 in and 25 more.
We'll do them in batches of 25.
And more.
And then we'll see what
Yeah.
happens after that.
The big thing
Maybe
is.
we might get to 100.
That's
The
right.
big thing that we'd like to say is thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for coming out and supporting us, thank you for sharing with your friends, and we would just ask that you continue to do that. Subscribe, like us, share, get the word out so that more people can be one day on our recap couch.
We're gonna need
Yeah.
a bigger couch.
That's right. We'll be fine.
All right.
You want to go real quick as a close and just something that you guys are looking forward to? There's a lot of stuff going on in the spring and summer. Real fast, is something that you're looking forward to seeing this summer or doing or getting this summer.
Shazam! Shazam.
All right.
All right, Shazam, that's coming out soon. What about you?
Nintendo?
Shazam.
Shazam too?
All right.
All right, we'll have to go together then. We'll all go see Shazam.
Well, I'll go see the Sam.
Chris?
Shazam.
Me and my family are going to Japan.
That's gonna be fun.
That's big.
Nice.
A lot of toys there.
For
I
me?
was gonna say there's some really cool
Yeah,
toys.
the Akihabara district has
Nice.
it's
great
Times
toys
Square
there.
dedicated to toys.
So
Keep an eye out for anything Boba Fett
Yeah,
that
we got
is
it.
small enough to put in your bag and bring
I
back.
almost brought you a poster.
Well, thanks for.
I'll rub it in. It's my friend's booth, so maybe I'll grab it next time.
Alright.
It's Boba Fett Andy Warhol style, so you know where he's pulling the gun out and
Oh,
shooting.
wow.
All right.
but there's
I
like
dig
a Han Solo and a Boba Fett one.
Oh,
Cool.
Very
All
nice.
right. Thanks for the tease.
Yeah, it was
Reese.
Oh, I got, let's see, we got the Legoland trip coming up for the kids for spring break, which is Mecca Legoland. So, there's always a set to buy when I go up there, so it's like,
I'll be there too, I'll meet you.
There you go. You gotta buy something big when you go there, so I'm sure there'll be a set or two with you coming back to my house.
Tell us about it when we have it back.
Frank?
Yeah.
I think Nate said it best. The next Infinity Wars movie coming out
Oh yeah.
in April here, so I'm excited about that. And I just bought a Nintendo Switch, so there's always new games coming out, and I'm excited to
Marvel
start
Ultimate
grabbing more.
Alliance.
What's that?
They're bringing back Marvel Ultimate Alliance
I heard that.
exclusively for the Switch.
I heard that. So
cool.
So party at Frank's house.
Yeah. Let's hear for Nintendo.
yeah.
David.
Time Crashers, EP Episode 2, The Edison Paradox. 7-song CD and comic book coming out in the summer probably.
Wow.
Very cool.
And I sing and play accordion on it, so that'll be fun.
All right.
Bandcamp, right?
Yeah, timecrashers.bandcamp.com. You can download the first EP episode, and the next one will be up there when it's done.
Woo!
Awesome.
Very cool.
Very cool.
I'm with Frank with Endgame. I mean, 10 plus years of Marvel movies finally coming to an end. And
Oh, I
seeing
just got the
everyone.
chills when you said that.
Yeah.
Finally got to settle.
Super excited for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to jump on everyone else here, but
No, that's
all roads lead to Endgame. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters right now.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know, I got a movie.
That is true.
Trust me, it's great. It's #1 at the box office in the future. You guys, you gotta, you know, when
We love it.
you're gonna love
#1 in the future.
it. They're not even gonna start production until November, but you're gonna love it.
Fantastic.
I was hoping it was the Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Change that.
Well,
Change it.
I can only screw up so many
okay.
times. I do have a new suit on the way, and I would love to, you know, bring it on the show for you guys.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yes.
That'd be very cool.
Definitely. Let us know when you're set to wear it.
Absolutely.
Right on.
Pat.
Well, I was gonna jump on that bandwagon, but then I remember Game of Thrones starts next.
You stole my thunder.
Winter finally came.
Arriving April 14th.
That's the other end game.
It's happening. Okay, all right. Let's say Winter 3.
Well, and we're going to be looking for some new Lego photography coming from you pretty soon, right?
Expanding the collection.
Cranking them out.
Yeah.
Right on.
Cranking them out.
We're looking forward to Game of Thrones. That's what we've been binging it. Where are we? End of season 4?
We've got the finale of 4. We're going back through and rewatching it all. And we did 3 episodes yesterday.
Oh yeah, so many characters, man.
Over on.
It's incredible. Yeah, so that's what we're excited about.
Tendo? Did you already go? No, you didn't go yet.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, I have another thing.
Okay, go ahead.
In the summer we might go to Disneyland and Legoland.
Ooh.
If you go to Disneyland, will you go
Star
see
Wars.
Star Wars Land?
Yes.
You'll have to report back. We'll have to have you on for like,
Yes.
you know, your take on it.
Yes,
You have to like do some on-the-spot reporting.
Lots of
Yeah, if you can
pictures.
bring a phone and get a little bit of video,
Yeah, that'll be good.
we'll work it in.
Very cool.
Right on.
And then, I mean, I'm excited about everything, you know me. But I just got the Voltron Lego, so I'm at Lion. I built the first Lion, so I can't wait to finish forming Voltron. That's what I'm looking forward to, is building those lions. So
Everybody's got something now.
hey man, simple things in life.
So I know I already went, but I'm also very excited. I'm going to a camp. It's part of the YMCA. It's in San Diego, and it's called YMCA Camp Surf. And I'm very, very excited to go again. I went last year. I had fun last year. It was really sweet last year. Now I think I want to go again. And it was real, and it's really fun. And I hope to go again. And I'm very excited for that.
Very cool.
Alrighty then.
But also, just because you subscribe, that's great. But if you don't subscribe, that's still cool. But
Yeah,
It's a lot cooler.
Hit the subscribe
It's
button.
still cool.
Subscribe button.
Here's why
A
it's
lot
still
cooler.
cool. As long as
One
you
button.
love us and watch us,
That's right.
that's very fine with me.
Oh.
Just love us. That's all we
But
want.
we all want
Yeah,
this.
we all want it.
Yeah, we all want you.
Subscribe is just nothing. Nothing. That's just part of like being like a
On our
part of
good
us.
list. That's
But
right.
you can just watch us.
Get real philosophical
I guess
here.
so, yeah. All right, well, we want to wrap this up. We want to thank you guys for watching us, and you know where to hit us up at with all the different social medias.
Yes.
And this is just the beginning for VTS, so you will see more of us, and
More of
hopefully
these
we'll
guys,
see you out in
too.
the community and more of these guys.
Right.
So if you see us out, did it sound like a threat?
You will see more of us.
You will see more of us out there, I promise.
Maybe there might be new guests.
That's
Hopefully.
right.
Right, let us know if you're a local and you have something you're really passionate about that's geeky too, and maybe you could be a guest.
All right, you guys ready for the
Yep.
VTS salute?
We are.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, and we are VTS, and VTS is out.
Out.